normal muffler. That's all to do with the straight pipe. So we're gonna stick this son of a bitch in fucking probably in, I don't know what that is there, probably B1. We got this big fucking thing behind it. We're gonna just step it out of the way. Don't run me over, Grandpa. How's she going today, guys? Well, just stopped in to see how Grandpa was making out here. He's rolling the soybeans. Got going yesterday afternoon after I went and picked the roller up from the neighbors. He's only got, I don't know, I don't think he's got an hour left out here. He's just about done, and then I'll wing it up and move it to the next piece and unfold it for him, because it's kind of a ignorant damn thing. So anyway, and go and get the sprayer moved here now, and we'll talk to you in a few. Get the action shot of Amanda going by with the sprayer. eyes, not the TV, the phone screen. You got the idea. Anyway, there you go. Seeding 2023 is kaput fini. Now just for all the custom stuff, but that's different. I won't lose sleep at night over that, so. Well, a couple days have gone by. Seeding our own stuff is done, and now we're doing custom for a few neighbors. Dad done 220 acres for Rob's dad here yesterday, and now we're doing half section for another guy sowing into a hay stand. I sprayed it, and now Dad's seeding. They're putting haymaker oats with anhydrous in. Getting to be some thin places out here not producing, so anyway, see how they make out with the oats like that into a hay stand. Looks like a decent stand, but it is thin. I sprayed a whole bunch for another neighbor. There's 340 acres to do for him after this, and then we'll be all done completely. But Amanda and I hauled out some heifers to pasture yesterday, and now we're gonna start working on getting pairs out. We're a little bit behind schedule just because since Dad was gone there, I had to do all of it, whereas usually one or the other of us could be helping do the cow stuff in between spraying or whatever like that, but didn't really work out that way this year, but that's whatever. So anyway, that is the plan. I got the sprayer stuck here this morning, so my truck was over where it was. Dad and I just moved everything back to the road here so that the truck wasn't out in the middle of the field, and then so I'll go move those pairs, and then I'm going to come back and get the water truck and the sprayer home, because it's time to get it ready to start on in crop. Dad's wheat is going to be ready here right away, so crazy, I know. Soon there'll be snow on the ground, so just can't wait. Anyway, I suppose I'll talk to you here in a bit when we got a load of cows on. Well, our plans changed a little bit. It's so fucking hot out. You know what? We'll load cows up early tomorrow morning when it's a bit cooler. We went around and checked the fences at another pasture, so now it's ready to go that way too. So now I'm just making my way home with the water truck and the sprayer. It's hot out and the roads are soft, says the old truck. We're just putting along here, taking our time. We're only doing about 7,000 RPM on the engine, so the fan should be singing over real good that way, and you make all the oil pressures do then. So anyway, once we turn here, we won't be going with the wind, and it'll cool right off again. The old radiator, I don't think it's radiating as good as it used to, but for as many trips as it makes in a year up and down the road, I think it'll be alright for a while yet. So I suppose I can talk to you in a few. Well, it's the next day here. Amanda's birthday activities are hauling her fur babies out to the pasture. She got the red 4-ton and the big cattle trailer ready to go yesterday while I was out spraying before we went and checked the fences there. We woke up early this morning. We sorted cows by 6 o'clock while it was nice and cool out. It's about 10 o'clock here now. Starting to get pretty warm, but we got one last round and we'll be done with that whole group that way. She's just up ahead of me with the with the 1-ton and the smaller trailer, because we don't haul cows and calves together. Well, some guys argue you can, but we've never done it. Dad says it's just a good way to get a calf hurt or killed, so we haul them in separate trailers. It doesn't really fucking change anything anyways, because we gotta back vaccinate the calves anyway, so it's easier to have them in their own little group, needle them, put them in the trailer, and be done with it. So anyway, we will get back to the yard here, and I'll talk to you again in a few. Holy fuck, is it hot out. There we go. That's the second group. Now we just gotta go home and get old Buford and the new bull, and that'll be this pasture done with until it's time to bring them home in the fall. So anyway, I got triple heat stroke, so I'm gonna go home and find somewhere fucking cool to go lay down for a little while, I think. So talk to you in a few. Well, you big bastard, go do your job. You're behind the fucking, you gotta play catch up here, so get fucking. There you go, Buf. Your girls went that way.